So I'm really enjoying all the flowers in the garden, all the rhododendrons and all our peonies. We also have strawberries, all fresh strawberries every day. We're getting bowls of strawberries and they're so sweet, they're just delicious. And I'm really enjoying all the flowers at the moment. It's just beautiful. Beautiful to have all these in the house, in the home, and I can put them everywhere because there's really plenty of them. There's so many flowers everywhere. And so I've also got some in the dining room. And I've put these lovely peonies in here. And I renewed some of them yesterday. So there's one here that needs probably changing, but it's okay. It's still beautiful. And I've got some up here on the mantelpiece as well. And basically, I'm just putting them everywhere I can. And I have to say, I wait all year for the peonies to come out. I mean, I don't literally sit next to the plants and wait, but I just look forward to them so much every spring. Now here today, I've been having some fun as well, cleaning up loads of shells that we've collected over the years, and pebbles and all rocks and things like that. And with all our moves, we've kind of lost a lot of them that we had collected over the years. And these ones we've been starting to collect back again. And I've basically cleaned them up in the sink and given them a wash. And I found this jar. I don't know if you can see it very well. If I put it over here, I found this jar. There we go, we can see much better now. And I filled it with all the pebbles from the beach, and it's all from the beach, these ones. They're just beach ones from little walks that we've had and that the children have picked up and collected, and ones that they just liked at the time and found pretty and what have you. And so I've cleaned them all up. And I used to do this years ago, but with all the moves, I've kind of lost a lot of the other stones and, you know, all the little rocks and things that we found. But anyway, I've started to recollect them up. And here we are. So I'm really happy because I've put them back in their jar like I used to do a long time ago. And now I can put this in our own home, so our very own home. And I just need to go and find a little place for it somewhere in the house. And it's just these little things, isn't it, that just make you, remind you of all the walks and the special times that we have together, especially when they're little, you know. So I'm really happy with that. So here, I've actually found a little space for it here on our mantelpiece in our lounge, with all our other little bits and pieces and trinkets and all the little things that we collect. And it looks really lovely. I'm so happy. It just really brings me a lot of happiness having little things like this. And so this is going to be the beach. What should we call it? I suppose it's like a time capsule, isn't it, in a way, because it's just collections of things that we've done together over time at the beach. And I would like us to collect a new one that we used to have, which was one of the mountains. So when we went to the mountains, we used to live in the Alps and we collected lots of rocks and pretty rocks. And I had a jar like this, or just of mountain rocks. And that's the one that I lost over time. We just couldn't carry all those rocks around with us, and unfortunately they were lost. And we will be collecting a new one and filling a new jar up. I highly recommend this. This is a great, it brings so much happiness, and it's really pretty, and really happy with this. Now, as you can see on the mantelpiece, I'll just show you quickly whilst I am here, there are lots of these little doilies everywhere. And these kind of they are oil lamps, real oil lamps. They work. And we inherited these. We got these. They came with the house. We didn't inherit them. We kind of, it came with the house and with a package. The package, we made a deal, and, you know, we said we would keep anything that was left in the house at the time. And we discovered lots of things that were left in the house. We had no idea really what was in the house. And we went upstairs. When we went upstairs in the attic, there were boxes and bags full of doilies and things like that, and also linen sheets. So as you can see, I have these everywhere. And it's the lady, actually, the daughter of the lady, the older lady that used to live here. I spoke with the daughter, and she said, oh, you don't mind keeping all of the doilies and things, and tablecloths and old pieces of linen and things like this that are still left. This is really useful for making things with. This is just a real rough and ready piece of linen that's been cut, and it's like a spare scrap piece of linen. I've got lots of these hanging around, and she said, yeah, you don't do you like these kind of things? And I said yes. I said, yeah, absolutely, you know, they really do interest me. I like them. I'm not sure what I'll do with them yet, but and she said, oh yes, I made all of them. I made everything. And she gave me the books as well. So she said, if you want to learn how to make these things, I'll leave you the books. So I said to her, yes, I'd love to keep the books. And who knows, when I have time, perhaps I'll be able to learn. And here they are. So, oh, that's upside down. Crochet d'or. So it's all the crochet techniques that how she learned to make them. And oh, I love that. This is fun. So she learned how to do all this. This is, oh, it's lovely. And here they are, look. Oh, nice. I would love to try and make these. It looks quite complex, but who knows? I suppose you don't know until you try these things. Oh my goodness. And I do love sewing. I've got into sewing, and I absolutely love making things. This does definitely appeal. So I do have, there are quite a few books in here. I've got quite a few books. So here's another one. I've got a little glass dish with a bird like this that came with the house. Oh, how lovely. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love this idea, is great. I've just made some toile de juillet inserts actually for my French Provençal cupboard. It has chicken wire cupboard doors, and you can see through them, and I just wanted to cover them up, and I will show you that maybe one day. But I've just made some, and it looks so good. I'm so happy with how that's turned out. And that's the thing with making things yourself. It just brings so much more happiness than going and buying it. So there we go. That's the books. And look, I have just got this out of my cupboard because I keep it there because I love it so much. I find it so pretty. And it matches. It's a lot like what's on this crochet book that she used to use. Oh, that's so pretty, isn't it? Yes, it's a little sugar bowl or a bonbon sweetie bowl. And it's actually, I say glass, but it sounds more like crystal. Really nice. So I will find somewhere for this because I love it so much, and I don't want to get rid of that. I was thinking of selling it at one point because I wasn't sure where I was going to put it, but I love it too much and I decided to keep hold of it. And Luna is asleep. She is so cozy. Oh, bless.